Um, I'm going to take you on a journey I'm going to call a little bit of blissfulness, but in an energetic way. I'm going to guide you to a place of true healing that comes from within. It's a peaceful process of focusing the mind and connecting it with the body, with a bit of visualization thrown in, just to keep you connected. So, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, just allow yourself to get comfortable. And think about how you're sitting. And if you can, put both feet firmly on the floor, or if you have your legs crossed, just think about how you're sinking into the surface beneath you. And just spend a moment and feel that contact, that energy, and just relax down into it. And then from the position that you're in, I wonder if you could just raise your shoulders for a moment and then just drop them real slow and let them drop all the way down and relax. And then gently notice the position of your jaw, and I wonder if you could open it just slightly. And if you haven't already, go ahead and gently close your eyes. And then think about how your hands are resting, and invite in a sense of comfort and warmth. And let yourself just be there, breathing. And then truly focus on your breath. And if you can, try to inhale through your nose and take a very deep breath all the way down. And just hold it for a moment. And then let it out nice and slow and easy. And do that again a couple times at your own pace. And as you connect to the flow of your breath, feel that energy. And imagine as you breathe in, that energy is like a white source of energy. A white luminescence. And you fill yourself up with it. And then you can release any darkness. As you breathe in, you can breathe in that light of calm. And as you breathe out, you can let go of any stress. As you breathe in the good, you can let go of any tension or pain. So imagine with the in-breath, you're breathing in that source, that energy that's healing and invigorating. And on the out-breath, you release fears and worries. And just do that for a few moments. As if you're filling your body with light and letting go of all the darkness. As if you're filling every single cell in your body with that bright white light and leaving no room for shadows. Just rest in that flow. And then let your breath just soften into its own gentle pace, relaxing. And then come back again and feel how your body is connected to the surface beneath it. If your feet are touching the floor, feel that energy. Where your seat is sinking down into the surface, feel that energy. And imagine it's almost as if that energy is reaching down to the surface beneath you. wonder if you could imagine it's like roots spreading down into the surface below, down through the floor. And imagine these roots are reaching deep down into the earth, past the rocks, past the crystal and the water. Imagine that roots reach deep down into the heart of the earth, to the very molten core, connecting to the spirit of the earth. And just let yourself feel connected to it and grounded, connected and secure. Just allow yourself to surrender to that feeling. And then think about the space that you're in. The calm, peaceful air all around you. The light. The energy. And I wonder if you could almost imagine pulling that energy a little closer, like you're wrapping yourself in this cloak of protection, creating some space for you to be in. A space where you can let go of the outside noise and the busyness of the day. A space that it feels safe to let yourself be held in a space where you can communicate with yourself. And just rest there in your space for a moment, where there's nothing you need to do. This space and time is yours. So just let yourself be. And as you relax more and more, I wonder if you could open your mind and your imagination and just start to picture a slow moving stream flowing through a dense, rich countryside. Just take a moment and imagine a stream. And as that stream slows down, you can see it flowing over rocks. Perhaps on the edges there are reeds and grasses. And the water is crystal clear. Perhaps you see some fish swimming in it. And the sound of the water is relaxing and soothing and moving. Imagine you can feel the sun shining down from above, and as that sun glistens off the surface of the water, you realize it soaks all the way down to the bottom of that stream. And you can feel the warmth of the sun touching your head and your shoulders, and you can let that warmth flow all the way down through you, warming you to the core. Imagine in the distance you hear birds singing, a beautiful song of peace and harmony. And just let yourself feel calm and serene. Imagine after a few moments you decide to dip your toes into that warm flowing water. And the energy is amazing. Imagine you step further into it, all the way to your shins, and you can feel that current just washing over you. Just helping you release. And that warm water massages your feet and your toes, And the sun warming overhead warms all the way through you. Just let yourself be there and realize you're connected to the full power of nature, connecting yourself to all living things, just as you always are, not separate. Connected to every plant, every tree, every animal. Connected to the ocean and the mountains and the hills. Connected to every person. Connected to the earth and the sun and the stars. And as you feel that universal connection, you feel deeply connected to the Mother Earth. And you let go of all your worries. You can almost feel all your fears flowing away down the stream. That water, that air, and that light is cleansing away all those fears and worries, helping you let go of everything you need to let go of, liberating you. And in its place, you're feeling your heart and your body be filled with this beautiful love for the planet, for nature, for the wondrous sights, and all the incredible creatures and people and places. And as you fill yourself up with this energy, as you take what you need, you start to overflow with it. It starts to spread out from you. Imagine that energy, that loving, healing, peaceful energy, is linking you with the people around you, is spreading out and connecting you with the people all around you. Imagine that energy is building up into this amazing, peaceful energy, and it's flowing itself out across the earth, flowing out to every part of the earth. Imagine that energy is flowing upward, outside the earth, past the earth's blue glow, spreading out to the sun, connecting to the thousands of lights in the heavens, the millions of stars. And as you put that energy out, you don't start to feel depleted. In fact, that energy starts to intensify within you, and it strengthens you. As you're filled with that love energy, you can feel it reaching its maximum power, and let it flow to all who need it. For just a moment, imagine you can direct that energy and aim it to where you feel it's needed. And maybe someone you know needs a little extra healing. It may be a community that's in distress, a place that it's at war. It may be an environment or an animal that's endangered. Maybe it's a plant or a tree. Just send that love and keep it flowing. There's more than enough to give. And just bathe the subject or subjects in this warm, loving, healing energy. And let it flow. Imagine you send that energy all the way out into the heavens. Let that energy flow even to the past, through the present, to the future. Send it out to all of your ancestors and all those who will come after you. Just send it out. And as that energy continues to flow out from you, bring your focus back to yourself. And let your awareness center on the center of your chest for a moment. And notice that that loving, healing energy is magnified billions of times. By putting it out, it comes back to you. So give yourself permission now to love yourself. Give yourself permission now to nurture yourself. Allow yourself to feel cherished by yourself. Try not to resist. Allow yourself to feel the beautiful waves of loving energy washing over you, like warm waves. Let that energy wash over all your energy centers. Let it flow through you. Imagine that warm energy is showering down from above. And it's this beautiful white fluorescent light. And as it flows down over your head, imagine it changes a bit and turns into this deep violet light. It washes over you. And as it flows through you, it reminds you that you are connected to everything in the universe. That you're not separate. That you are part of this earth. That you're a part of this moment. That you're part of the universe. And you let that warm shower flow over you, fully opening you up. And imagine as it washes over you, it starts to change into this deep indigo color, allowing you to become fully alive and clear. And you feel connected to that inner wisdom, to that intuition. And you just take it. Then imagine that energy flowing over you turns into this beautiful deep rich blue. And as it flows through you, you feel this energy within you. To be open, to speak your truth, to listen clearly, and to be always true to your word. And you sense that energy flowing through you. And as it washes over you, imagine it turns into this beautiful emerald green. And it opens you up to be invigorated with the love that overwhelms you. That love that flows through your heart. That love that courses through every part of your being. Let it fill you. Let that love flow through you. And then imagine that energy changes into a shimmering, sunshiny yellow. And it washes over you and awakens and empowers you to ignite the core of your being, awakening that confidence and personal power and that strength. And you allow it to bathe all your organs with that healing energy. and you feel that strong sunshine shining within you, ignited by that power. Then allow that energy to shift into this warm orange. The orange, like the setting sun. And you allow that orange to reach its full power and potential as it sinks down into the emotional core of your body, where all your emotions reside. And you just tap into that creative power. You feel that strength, that ambition. Your hopes and dreams come alive. That remind you of your passion for life and your purpose and truth. And you feel that strength flowing through you. And then finally imagine that orange starts to shift into a shining red. And you feel that energy sink all the way down to your feet, to the surface beneath you, as if you're literally connected to the earth with those roots, those red roots. As you connect to the foundation that life is built on. As you feel connected to the center of the earth again. And that centeredness, that groundedness, allows you to sit in peaceful awareness that you are right here, right now. Sinking into this space of peaceful bliss. And now just let yourself be here. Grounded, alive, filled with the power and energy of love. Just take a few moments. Feel the blissfulness that flows through you now. Let yourself feel connected to everything. Connected to the energy of love that flows through every being. It's the most healing thing in the universe. And you're right there now. I wonder if you can feel that. That's what flows on every single breath. That breath that's always there for you. That's what comes with every single heartbeat. That heart that beats steady and true. This energy, it comes to you every time the sun rises. Every time you see the face of the moon or a star in the heavens. That energy's there. Every time you look in the eyes of someone you love, or you hold the hand of another, or you are kind to a stranger, that energy's there. Every time you see someone suffering and you feel that need to reach out and care. Every time you see someone embrace. Every time you see a flower open and blooming. It's there. You are part of it all. Let yourself be embraced by it. And it flows with every breath. So allow your focus to come back to your breath. Notice how it feels. That breath that fills your lungs. That breath that flows to your heart. That breath that sends the energy of life to every cell in your body. Think about how it feels. Let yourself be conscious of the connection that you have with the earth below, with the air that flows through you, with the light that's all around you. Let yourself be conscious of all the love that has come to you in your life and all the love that flows through you. And let yourself be embraced by that blissful energy. And with that, you have all that you need. With love, you have all that you need. Let yourself be held and nurtured by the earth, warmed by the sun, touched by the light, healed with every breath. And then come back and feel connected to those roots. Come back and connect to that energy that's wrapped itself around you in your space. You have the ability to hold on to this space, your space, this space. This space of blissful awareness is available to you in the present moment. Let yourself be present. Let yourself be conscious of the energy that protects you, that wraps itself around you and holds you in this loving light. Let yourself be here now. Let it rise up to the surface. Let it move with you through the night ahead and into all of your days going forward. It's always there. You just have to remember. And just feel that energy now. Take in a little bit deeper of a breath and then let it out nice and slow. Do that a couple times. And here you are. As we come to the end of this journey, it doesn't mean we're finished. It's up to you to carry it forward. You've connected to it now. So carry it forward with you. Carry it forward with you when you lay your head down on your pillow tonight, when you open your eyes in the morning, when you encounter every person you see. It's always there. So walk in that truth and walk in peace. And when you're ready, come back into the present and gently open your eyes and move on in the beautiful night that awaits you.